Write an expression to describe each situation below. 3/4 of a number n plus 4. So 3/4 of means multiply a number n and then plus 4. Letter B, Mr. Maxwell's phone service costs $40 plus $10 per minute. So when you have per, that means multiplying. So it's $40 plus 10 cents a minute. Letter C, a rental company charges $20 per day plus 0.5 cents per mile M. There's actually 2 days, two pers going on, but since they're only talking about M being a variable, it's just going to be $20 a day plus 15 cents a mile M. Letter D, suppose you have $70 in your checking account and you deposit $20 per week. Deposit means to add. So $70 plus $20 per week. Is each of the following relations a function? A function means for each x value there's only one y value. So what you want to do is look at your x's and see if there's any of the same numbers for your x's. So your x's are 0, 1, -2, and 3. So yes, it is a function. Your x's over here are 3, 4, 4, and 6. 4 can't go with 7 and 8, so this one's no, it's not a function. And number 11, use the vertical line test. So the vertical line test is if you draw vertical lines throughout every part of the graph, you're not going to have the line cross the black graph twice. So this one would be a function because the green lines don't cross the black graph twice. This one would not be a function because it crosses twice. This one would be a function because it doesn't cross twice. Determine if each relation below has a positive, negative, or no correlation. So if you drew a line, this is called the line of best fit, this is going down from left to right, so this is negative correlation. You can't draw a line for this one, so it has no correlation. And this one would have positive correlation. Find the slope of the line between the 2 points. So here is your slope formula, and you're going to get that on the exam. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So first I'm going to label this was x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So if I do 10 minus 9 over 2 minus 0, I get 1 over 2. So my slope is 1/2. The next one I'm going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. So it's going to be 5 minus 4 over -5 minus a -2. So 5 minus 4 is 1. This turns into -5 plus 2, which is -3. This doesn't reduce, so it's -1/3. Graph the following lines on the coordinate plane. So when you graph these lines, this is an equation, so we know it's going to be a solid line. Then I'm going to write what my slope is, and the y-intercept is b is -4. So this means I'm going to start at -4 on the y-axis, and I'm going to go up to right 3 and make a dot. So up to right 3, make a dot is this line right here. Second one, my slope is -2 and my y-intercept is 3. So I'm going to start at 3. You always start on the y-axis. And then my slope is going to be down to left 1, or down to right 1, or up to left 1. So I'll do that again. I could either go down to right 1, or I could go up to left 1. And I connect. That's a negative slope. It goes down from left to right. Now these two are inequalities. Inequality symbols right here. So if you have a less than or greater than, it's going to be a dashed line. If you have a greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, it's going to be a solid line. So this one's going to be what's called a dashed line. I'm still going to start at the y-intercept, which is -2. And I'm still going to do down 1, right 4, or up 1, left 4. It's going to make a dashed line. Second thing you have to do is if it's less than, you're going to shade underneath the line. Letter D. This inequality has a greater than or equal to symbol, so we're going to shade above the line, and it's going to be a solid line. So I'm still going to do start at -1, and I'm still going to go up to right 1. Up to right 1. This is a solid line, and it's going to be greater than or equal to. Solve each system of equations by graphing. So what you want to do is you want to graph each line, and the solution is where they cross. Where do the lines cross? So y equals x plus 3 starts at 3 right here and goes up 1, right 1, down 1, left 1. Solid line. Y equals 3x minus 1. I'm going to do a different color. It starts at -1 and goes up 3, right 1, up 3, right 1. So the solution is where they cross. So they cross at 2, 5. X is 2, y is 5. So that's my solution. The second one, I'm going to start at 3. And my slope is -1. So I go down 1, right 3, down 1, right 3, down 1, right 3. And I'm going to make a line. My second line, the y-intercept is 0. So I start at 0 and go up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2. So where these two intersect is the x and a y. X is 2, y is 1. Number 16, find the area of each figure. So to find the area, we write the formula down. This shape is called a parallelogram. You can have a formula sheet for the formulas of area. So area equals base times height. We're going to have 3 lines of work. Area equals the base and the height are where these two come together. So 18 times 28. So area equals 18 times 28. So area equals 504, and the units are feet squared. So this one is a trapezoid. So the area of the trapezoid is 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. These two are the bases. this is your height. It makes a 90. So its area equals 1/2 times 7 times 8.9 plus 13.1. So you need to add 8.9 plus 13.1 first. So that's 22. So area equals 1/2 times 7 times 22. So area is 77, and your units are meters squared. And then the letter C is a triangle. Triangle is 1/2 base times height. Area is 1/2 the base, which is 42, and the height is 24. So area equals 528 meters squared. And then the last one, area equals base times height, or length times width. So area equals 5 times 50. So area equals 250 centimeters squared. Find the area. We have a circle, so area equals r squared times pi. The nearest tenth is going to be 1 decimal. So the radius is 3. So it's 3 squared times pi. So you're going to approximate because you're going to round. So when I calculate that, I get about 28.3 meters squared. And this one, the radius is 70. The diameter, this is a diameter, is 140. So I'm going to use 70. So I write the formula, area equals r squared times pi. Area equals 70 squared times pi. And now I'm going to put that in my calculator. So this is about 1539.8 inches squared. Okay, then simplify each square root. So the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 100 is 10. So make sure you know how to use these, put these in your calculator. This is the opposite of the square root of 36, which is 6. The square root of 121 is 11. Determine if each number is rational or irrational. So the square root of 9 is 3, which is a whole number. So this is rational. Rationals are decimals that stop or repeat. Irrational numbers are decimals that go on forever without a pattern. This decimal stops, so that's rational. If you put square root of 5 in your calculator, you get a decimal that goes on forever, so that's irrational. This decimal is repeating. This is a repeating symbol, so that's rational.